I'm Yasuho with the Gamer, and here's how to find and beat Warp Trotters in Honkai Star Rail. Whether you call them souffles or crystal lizards, Warp Trotters function exactly the same way. These pig-like creatures appear in most areas where you can fight enemies. You can easily check if a Warp Trotter will spawn by going to the map screen and clicking on the drop-down menu that tells you how many chests are left. If you're in an area that spawns a Warp Trotter but you can't find it anywhere, it's probably because you're currently on a quest in that area. Return to the area later and it should spawn. Upon defeat, they drop a nice 60 Stellar Jades, but they run away when they see you, so make sure you strike it quickly or use ranged attacks. While its slow field and sealess stealth technique make it easier. Although the game does tell you all the combat types it's weak to at the top of your screen, that doesn't necessarily mean it's weak to those types. Since there are multiple enemies when fighting a Warp Trotter, the weakness could be from one of them instead. The Warp Trotter itself is weak to quantum, physical, and imaginary damage. When the fight begins, the Trotter will enter a scared state where it will shiver in fear for a few turns. You can delay this by freezing or imprisoning it. If not, it will enter into a run state on its next turn, meaning it will escape the battle the turn after. The main goal is to break the Trotter as soon as possible to prevent it from escaping. In its run state, it becomes unbreakable and you'll just have to wail on it and hope for the best. If it runs away during battle, you can just teleport to any other section of the planet and go back to its location again. If you're fast enough, you can actually retreat before the Trotter finishes its escape animation, allowing you to fight it again immediately. You still have to defeat the enemies that spawn with the Trotter even if you defeat it first, but they aren't too difficult to deal with, so you can mainly divert your attention onto the Trotter first. There are times when the Trotter will be linked with another enemy, meaning you'll have to fight multiple waves. Choose which enemy you attack carefully, since the wave with that enemy will be first. Warp Trotters are definitely enemies you should look out for, whether you want to fully complete an area or to just get a bit of funds for your next warp session. For more Star Rail guides and tips, check out thegamer.com. Thanks for watching.